What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to some more Edge of Eternity's standard content. I've been having an absolute blast playing with the new Edge of Eternity's cards, trying out a bunch of different stuff, and this is a deck list that I didn't really have an idea for until somebody mentioned something similar to this in my Discord. And apparently there is a new combo in town that is enabled by the new sacrifice outlet, Umbral Collar Zealot. Technically, we had access to this combo before with Bartolome, because Bartolome can sacrifice artifacts, but never really, the mana didn't come together, or maybe we just didn't put two and two together. But I'll explain the combo here for you in just a second. So the combo is if you have Umbral Collar Zealot in play, which is simply 2 mana 3/2 that allows you to sacrifice a creature or artifact to surveil one. The surveil one doesn't matter too much. This is just a sacrifice outlet. That's all that matters. You pair that with something like Scavenger's Talent. Well, you actually don't even need the talent for the combo. The actual pieces of the combo involve Ygra, Eater of All, which turns all creatures into food, right? Whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you get 2 counters on Ygra. That ability is not super important, but turning everything into food is. The cat's got to eat. And then you pair these two either with Experimental Confectioner, or there's actually 2 different combo pieces here. So if you pair the Umbral Collar Zealot and the Ygra with either Experimental Confectioner or Camellia. So Confectioner says whenever you sacrifice a food, you make a 1/1 rat. So you sacrifice a food, which could be any creature, because remember, all of your creatures are food. You make a rat. The rat that you make is also a food. So when you sacrifice the rat that also happens to be a food, you make, you guessed it, another rat. Same thing with Camellia that says, whenever you sacrifice 1 or more foods, you make a 1/1 squirrel. Well, the squirrel is also a food. So both of these allow you to get infinite sacrifices, right? Now, that by itself does not kill your opponent, right? You can make it an infinitely large Ygra, you can surveil your entire deck into the graveyard, but you can't actually kill them that turn without an additional piece. Now, we have a couple that do it. Scavenger's Talent says whenever one or, level 2, I guess, that's what you're playing this for. The first level is whenever 1 or more creatures you control die, you make a food. That triggers once per turn. And then the second level is whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. So once you've gone through the loop, you can mill your opponent's entire library. Or if you have Susurian Voidborn, this says whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. So you have some ways to either mill them out indefinitely with talent or deal them a bunch of damage with Voidborn. So that is the combo. The rest of this deck is trying to get us to the combo. You have Dredger's Insight, which is 2 mana, mill 4, and you get an artifact, creature, or land from those cards into your hand. So you can find any of your combo pieces, and these are all creatures. We have some acceleration like Elfin Bolt Tender. We do put a bunch of cards into the graveyard with both Dredger's Insight, Balemurk, and Zealot can surveil cards into the graveyard. So the Molt Tender is going to be online most of the time. Feed the Cycle is a cool removal spell where you can forage, but again, because you're putting a bunch of cards into your graveyard, or you can sacrifice a food, which you are making with the Scavenger's Talents. So, and it destroys creatures or planeswalkers, very important against Kaido. And then the last piece here is Scrounge for Eternity. Because remember, we're doing a bunch of self-milling. We have Balemurk, we have Insight, we have the Zealot to surveil. Talent can also mill yourself in the early turns when you're getting set up. So Scrounge says 3 mana as an additional cost, you can sacrifice an artifact or creature. You can return a creature or spacecraft with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you make a lander. Mana value 5 or less is very important because this can reanimate Ygra. So even if you don't draw the Ygra, you can reanimate it with the Scrounge. Another very important part of this combo, and the reason that it kind of all works together, is that the level 3 of Scavenger's Talent says at the beginning of your end step, you can sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So again, remember all that self-mill that we're doing, because we have level 2 of Talent that can mill ourselves, Insight, Balemurk, Zealot. we can just turbo mill our whole deck, eventually find a talent or a scrounge to get back the Ygra, and then that's the whole combo rolled up right there. So you have a lot of ways to find pieces, ways to reanimate, redundancy. Even though it is theoretically a 4-card combo, which might seem like a little ambitious, you have so many ways to find each individual piece, and the fact that level 3 of talent can just get back any of your missing pieces is pretty big. And then in the mana base, we have, I'm trying out a Midgar and a Fountainport. Not really sure. These are mostly just like testing them to see if they're good. Midgar is a land that can theoretically give you some extra cards. Fountainport, you make a bunch of food tokens, so Fountainport seems good in theory. Some assorted black-green lands, couple of towns, nothing too crazy. And then in the sideboard cards, you would probably mostly expect Graveyard Hate, Artifact or Enchantment Hate, Duresses, ways to kill flyers, couple sweepers, and then this like kind of random Acolyte for the Dimir decks, just because 4 mana 4/4 that draws cards seems good against Dimir. So again, this deck list may be a little ambitious, maybe a little bit out there, but we gotta try some stuff. The new set and the new rotation is all about just basically throwing a bunch of darts at a dartboard and seeing what sticks. And maybe the food deck is good enough. I'm sure there's a version of this that has potential to be good, but we will see how we do in today's video. So thank you all for watching the intro, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. All right, game 1. Nice mana XTD. Sure. Spire Bluff Canal. You said mana, they gave you mana? Oh, they gave me mana, alright. I didn't ask for that much. Meow, 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 meow. Scavenger's Talent. Can you fucking cut that shit out? Could you not do that? It'd be really cool if you didn't do that. New deck, by the way? Rare Teamer deck? It's probably just the Prowess Andy, right? Oh, Battlecrier? Well, we're dead. I'm ult to 6 this game, not 5. Good news is they probably can't kill the Ygra, right? YMCA. Okay, that is an Outcaster Trailblazer. Ygra, Yeeter of all. Did I just say Yeeter of all? Yeet! Yeet! Surely I'm not dead this turn, right? They wouldn't just kill me. No, they wouldn't do that. Yeet! I think we're fine. Can you ask a modern question? Only if I can give you a modern answer. I don't really know what that means, but that's bad. Okay, I get it. 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 I got it. I know I'm dead. All right. I got it. I found the better combo deck. You might be right about that. There, you might be onto something there. If I ask a limited question, I'll get a limited answer. Wow, you're making assumptions. Okay, we need kill spells that are instant speed kill spells. That's all I got. Okay, well, 07, good luck. We'll see you next time. Well, color just seems kind of weird, doesn't it? So about that Moldify thing. So I also can't cast Talon on turn 1. God damn it, man. All right. Oh, thanks. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted to draw. That's really good. I guess we just go Confectioner here. Yeah, Confectioner I think is good. Why the Voidborn? Why the Voidborn if we have Talon as a win con already? Just more win cons. Also, the Voidborn can be picked up off of Overlord and Insight, whereas the Talon cannot be. So like, it's just good to have a win condition that you can tutor for with your pieces, right? Like if you have the other two pieces of the combo and you have an Overlord or something else like that in hand, then being able to pick up that off of those cards is pretty, like, having access to that is nice. Okay, we won't die next turn. They're not just gonna kill us next turn, right? That would never happen. I think we'll be alright. I mean, they have nothing in play. It's not like, how are they gonna kill me this turn, right? Oh, I forgot to answer Pasta's question. Hold on. What'd you ask? One of my LGS does modern events every week and also RCQ, so I want to play paper again after 8 years, but need a deck due to my budget. I've chosen either Broodscale or Neobrand. Broodscale is a lot better. I think Broodscale is the best deck in the format. People don't want to have that conversation, though. I think we kill them. I think we win if we mill over a Ygra, right? Okay, so do this. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's not how that works. Right. Oh, because I need the Zealot in play. That's a good point. Maybe I still just do this anyways, and then I can get back the Overlord this turn. That's good, right? I think. Just sack the Insights. I'm just gonna mill myself. Actually, maybe milling them for 6 is good, because, like, maybe if I mill them for 6, there's a chance they can't kill me, because they just deck themselves. Ygra, hello? Can I get a mod check on Ygra? Where's my cat? ¿Dónde está mi gato? Necesito gato, ahora. That's probably bad. I would guess that's bad for me. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably bad for me. All right. It seems like they might be the better combo deck. And by better, I mean more consistent. They don't have Battlecrier mana. They don't really need it, do they? Well, they do now. Because the Trailblazer doubles up off the throne. Oh. Okay. Wait, we might actually not be dead, right? Oh, no, because they can still copy Trailblazer and get 2 more mana, right? Wait, no, because now they copy Trailblazer, get 2 more mana, but if they play Battlecrier, they have no mana left over. But can't they just go Roaming Throne, name Dragon, then play Hawk, right? Okay, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. I got a turn! Now, the problem is I still don't have the Ygra. That's the issue, right? I still don't have the Ygra. We can find Ygra off the Overlord, right? Scrounges are only out. What do you mean? I could just find Ygra off the Overlord, can't I? Why do I have to mill 2? What are you talking about? You have no sack outlet? Oh, you're right. I see. Well, hold on. I think I can still do this. Right? Because I can just mill a bunch of stuff. So, play Zealot. Zealot. I have to mill 2 Ygras now, though, right? I guess I should have warped first. Dude, where are the Ygras? Graveyard. Can I please have a Ygra? I need 1 Ygra, please, and thank you. Actually, no, I need 2. 2 Ygras. 2 Ygras, please. Dude. They're in the bottom 23 card. Dude, come on. There's no way, right? There's no way. They're dead? I'm not so sure about that. Brother. Did I board them out or something? Like, what the hell? Did I? Oh, I did board out 1, didn't I? Oh, no, I'm playing 3. Okay, that's it. You have infinite sacks? Not literally, right? How do I have infinite sacks? This only triggers once per turn. What do you mean? I don't have infinite. I'm just gonna sack the new tender. Okay, there's 1. There we go. All right, we did it. We did it. So we just go... Oh, wait. No, we didn't do it, right? I can play Zealot. Right? Submit this. Play Zealot. And then go to end step. Resolve the talent before the Void Burn, because I'm going to kill them with the Void Burn trigger on the stack. So I don't... No, I do need this, right? So I can sack this, this... Wait, do I need this? I do, right? So I guess I just sack the Voidborn, right? Oh, right, and I just mill them out. Yeah, just mill them out. Okay. Sack these 3. Get back the Ygra. Yeah. Okay. Wait, no, what am I sacrificing now? Wait, no. What am I sacrificing to the Zealot to start the combo? Chat, so I needed 1 more permanent? So you're telling me there was no way to do it this turn, then? They deck, don't worry? I don't know about that. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about the combo is you just need so many fucking permanents in play. I mean, I guess I just pass. All right, your turn. We could theoretically deck them. Because if I go to end phase with only one Ygra, they can use the vacuum in response to me using the talent. So we needed to have two engrave, because this doesn't target, but if I only have one when this ability resolves, then I can't reanimate the Ygra, so I need two engrave for that. I still have a lot of mills, right? Because I can sack Ygra, which triggers this. Then I'll get 2 tokens, sack this, sack this, sack. I can build them for 8. So they have 27 cards. This is only going to draw 4. Oh, Ygra itself is not a food, right? Okay. I mean, I could take 10. Exile 5, right? But they do the draws before the exile. So that's 10 damage on the stack right now. We're still going to win this game? Can they just not kill me? Okay. Well, I do need to draw a permanent, right? Just any permanent that I can sacrifice. So a creature. 2 permanents? No, just 1 does it. Any creature, any food. So basically any non-land card, almost. Okay, not literally any non-land card. That's not what I meant by that. I didn't mean literally any non-land card. Doesn't that do it? They have a Ghost Vacuum and a Soul Guide Lantern in play. What are you talking about? That doesn't do anything. They literally have 2 things that stop that. This deck is great, man. Can mill 12. Yeah, but they only have 18 in deck, right? They're just gonna attack me. The Ration City would have won this game, to be fair. A Ration City would have won this game. Okay. Oh. Wait, did I have lethal? Actually, hold on. I might still have lethal, right? So if I sack these 3, reanimate the Ygra. No, because then I can't sack the foods, right? So I sack these 3. Oh, I can sack these 3 to reanimate the Zealot? So reanimate Zealot. That mills for 6. This triggers twice. So mill for 6. I get a food and 2 tokens. So that's 6. This comes back. I sack 3 more. That's 12. So I can mill 12 here, I think. Right? Let's try it. Yeah, this might not be enough. So mill. Make a food. Oh, wait, I can make a food in their upkeep. Is that enough? Hold on, this might be enough. So they're on 12. Okay, so pass. Upkeep. This might be enough, right? Sack this. Mill. I think I'm a little short. It's not even close. I think it's close now. That doesn't really matter, right? Because I can just do this in response. Okay, sure. That doesn't matter, but it's one less sack. No, because I can just sack the foods with mana, right? Isn't it the same number of sacks? Because I'm getting a food off the Scavenger's talent. Okay, unironically, it was close. It's not good enough, but it was close. They go to 4 cards. We win if we survive. No, that's not necessarily true, right? Ads are blocking the library count. Oh, sorry. They have 3 cards in deck now. We're just dead on board, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 21. Yeah, we take 27. Ah. Damn. Damn. Tough. Bro. Can't be doing this to me. You can't be doing this to me. Yeah, this hand kind of cooks. Rare mono blue gamer. Holy shit. When's the last time you saw a mono blue deck? Dreams of Laguna. I too dream of lasagna from time to time. Can Alpha Rail Stone Chosen not work in this deck? Too expensive. That card just kind of sucks. Okay. Opponent just cast 3 Time Walks. That's bad. It's not ideal. Thanks for the -1 arena. Really appreciate the -1. Surely I'll resolve a spell next turn, right? One singular spell. It's the best way to sequence this. I would like to level up the talent this turn. So maybe just go Zealot, level up talent. That could be okay. And just jam Ygra. I mean, I guess if they counter it, I can just get it back with talent next turn if I have enough permanents. It's like slightly more mana efficient. I mean, this still uses 5 mana, right? It's kind of the same thing. What? Mono blue player has 5 cards in hand, and they don't have 1 counter spell. Well, I didn't think we'd get this far. Okay, the cat has been tapped. Maybe. Sure. You think I'm attacking you with Ygra? No. That was not in the cards. That is not in the cards. Except, I mean, they can shuffle it away, I guess. But they have to sack something else too. Oh, Wait, it's clicked. They sacked for life instead of doing the thing. Okay. This has been a good game. This has been a really good game. Okay. Is this just lethal now? I think it is, right? We go here. Confectioner. All right, so sack food. Yeah, it's infinite mills and infinite life. All right, cool. I feel like we probably shouldn't have won that game, but you know, we'll call that a UI win. I'll still take it. I'm not going to complain. It's 1 for the UI, 0 for my opponent. Mono blue, huh? Mono blue. I don't know. We don't even need the second Voidborn. Because we can't just kill them with talent. Mods get their S. It's probably good. Okay. Don't pierce my spell. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You wouldn't pierce a spell now, would you? Do 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 do. Rude. Rude. I mean, I'll do it again. Don't pretend like I won't cast that spell again. Over and over again. Dude, fucking cut that shit out. Oh, God. You missed the brewing. What's the combo? Combo is Ygra plus Sack Outlet plus Confectioner. And then I guess you either need Talent or Voidborn to go infinite. But Ygra, Sack Outlet, Confectioner is just infinite sacks. Kind of want to go... No, not that. This. Infinite sex? Wait, what? If only. I didn't say it, alright? They said it. That wasn't me, man. Okay, do me a big favor. Please do not bounce my talent this turn. Don't do it! Okay. Bro, you think they're what's that new shitty Curious Obsession? The fucking it's like whenever was it Combat Research? Is that card still legal? Or wait, no, that was in Dominaria, wasn't it? I think that thing rotated. People did play that for a little bit. I'm just gonna get some shit into play. Some stuff. Yeah, Combat Research. That was Dominaria, wasn't it? I mean, Curiosity is still really good. I would assume that card's somewhere in their deck. I would have to guess they're playing that card. I feel like we can probably kill them if we find a Ygra. Ygra. Maybe they'll tap out for Curiosity. I ain't blocking. I'm at the mall tender. Do we just, like, turbo sack and try to find Ygra? I think so, right? Although again, we probably don't have enough permanents to go off if we find Ygra. Because this deck needs like 10 extra permanents in play. Yeah, the fish does help, which is nice. We can make a fish out Fountainport. Fish. Fish, 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 fish. Actually, no, it doesn't. Like, even if we find the Ygra here, we still don't have enough material, right? I'm still going to be, like, too short. I mean, this is probably good enough to stop. We can just go off next turn. I feel like the more that I play this deck, I think we should perhaps be playing 4 copies of the combo piece. I'm beginning to think that might be a good idea. I feel like it's probably a good idea that we play 4 copies of Ygra. Something about that. It's just something about that. I don't know where I was going with that. Something tells me that's where I was going. Yeah, maybe there's too many mana dorks. I could buy that. Taking it. Second talent would be nice because that'd be more permanence. Okay, that is a couple more looks. That's more looks and a permanent for Scavenger's talent, which is nice. Bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confectioner. Okay. So sack here. Now we might have enough. I'm still not sure if we actually have enough. Okay, so if I sacrifice rat token, I'm just thinking here. Sack rat token, mill Ygra, then I can sack these 2 and the Zealot, and my leftovers would be Zealot, Voidborn, Confectioner, Ygra. That would be enough, right? So I can sack 1 more. Can't sack talent? Yeah, I can. Once I find the Ygra, I can. Oh, you can't sack it to itself? Oh, 3 other non-land permanents. Okay, I see. Can sack Voidborn. That's true. We don't need the Voidborn. So if I sack this, then we can sack 1, 2, 3, and then we have Zealot, Confectioner, Talent, Ygra, which is enough, so I can do 1 more. I guess life is just better, right? I don't need the mana. I actually get 2 more looks this way too, right? Because then I can also still sack the rat. Ygra, hello? 21 cards in deck, by the way. True. True. I mean, we're not gonna die next turn, right? Yeah, take your time. Whenever you feel like you want to show up, just take your time. I'm not trying to rush you, you know. No. That is a Stoic Sphinx, by the way. What do you guys think about the Mentor? I kind of forgot that card was legal. That is a lot more material when you're like trying to dig for the combo pieces, which is kind of nice. It's kind of fucked up. They can counter it on the way back down. Is that their plan? But aren't they just dead on board if they counter this? My creatures can turn sideways. Fear of imposters. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I'll take a manifest. Okay, now we do this. Forage, sure. Yeah. And then uno, dos, tres. And then we attack them, and then I kill them. Okay. What a strange game. I don't really know what happened there. Very strange game. Oh, the fourth Ygra. All right, remind me after this game. Remind me after this game, and I got you. Is there any chance... Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Any chance this is on Spotify? It appears that it is. All right, in the queue, song request for Young Sachi. Nice hand, by the way. Okay, apparently I'm also adding a 23rd land. Just mulligan to 5 every single game. For what it's worth, this hand is pretty good. Yeah, we're never beating blue-red. Define pretty good. A Scavenger's Talent away from probably, maybe, perhaps winning the game. Okay, write this down. Rare Dredger's Insight L. If this was cash grab, we would be in a much better spot. Okay, so write that down. Take this, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the difference, right? Is Insight is a permanent to sack to talent, but cash grab isn't. I mean, it's close. Maybe a split's better. Oh, the cash grab would have made a food token, too. There is only one Camellia in the deck, so maybe that doesn't matter that much. We could swap to 2 Camellia, 2 Confectioner to, like, if we're gonna play cash grab, but there is definitely arguments to, like, to both of them. They have their upsides and downsides. This being a permanent to sack to talent is super relevant, you know? Like, that definitely comes up. I don't know if that comes up more or less often than milling over a talent with the Insight cash grab, but well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about drawing that card. I'm definitely not going to complain. Ice out. Okay, ice out. You got me. Ice out. Yeah, why didn't they bargain? Okay. Pinnacle Emissary. Yo, Duskrow's Relic is kind of nice. I fuck with that. Sack of food, make a rat. I guess I should just turn this food into a rat, right? And a Surveil, because I'm going to find land 5 for Ygra. I don't want that. Ygra, eater of all. I would like to eat all. Okay. Well, now I don't want to draw land. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Good news is they probably can't beat the Ygra. We'll never know. We'll never know. If I mill another talent, I'm gonna malt. Oh, okay. Well. At Grok, is their deck real? Grok wouldn't lie to you, would he? Oh god, that can't be good for me. Oh my goodness. Well. Your turn. Your turn. Bro. Seems that our opponent has cooked a much more delicious meal than our Cat Turbo deck. Mold a 5 kind of game? Yeah, we did mold a 5, to be fair. You know, that's not the deck's fault. They have prepared a very delicious meal. It looks nice. I'm curious as to what their sack outlet is in Jeskai for the weapons manufacturing. Hmm. Midgar. More like mid-car. There's something there, but... Stinky. Stinky! Yo, +3? Huge +3. Putting the mid in Midgar? Yeah, basically. Dude, this thing doesn't even have trample. What the hell? They're gonna play a Star Cage. Well, these don't trigger the manufacturing, right? So I mean, it would deal 6. Yeah, there could be a repurposing bay deck too. I do like the idea of Pinnacle Emissary and Voyage Home. I think that's a cool combo. Because Emissary is like a really good way to just shit a bunch of tokens onto the battlefield. Sack 1 food, please. Well, at least we got 1 token out of the deal. Stop stunning my cat! My cat does not prefer to be stunned. Yo, what if we played, like a fling in this deck? Oh? Does that give me an out? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I mean, I could sack the insights to trigger the thing, but... Yeah, okay, I'm dead. 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 Yeah, if I had a sack outlet in play, maybe I could try to go for it. But I was like one combo piece short, it looked like. Do, do. Jeskai artifacts. Well, we need that. Duress maybe could be okay against them. I mean, if they're artifacts, they probably have a lot of graveyard hate, so we can shave one of these, maybe. And then... try like this. I guess Harvester to clean up the tokens could be okay. Yeah. Do 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 do. This Midgar is like, ah. All right, Mulligan. Sneep? That hand sucks. What do you mean? This hand's good. Yep, clock. Clock secured. The clock is online. Oh, they're clocking me, all right. They are clocking me. Got 2 mana. 2 mana. I guess we just be mana efficient, right? And get double spell next turn. Free block? Okay, actually not a free block, I lied. When the block is not free. I mean, if they had Torch, they could just Torch sack the Clockwork. Okay, I didn't think about that. Questionable block? I just assumed they had Torch and they were just going to sack after I blocked. Because my guy was dead to Torch anyways. I kind of forgot about this card. Overlord. Okay. Mills have not been fantastic, I will say that. Really need to find a Scavenger's Talent. Dude, you gotta stop doing this to me, man. Okay, I'm adding Cash Grab to this deck after this game. I'm adding Cash Grab for sure after this game. These insights are just like, I get it. I know they're permanents for talent, but like, that's the second time that we've not been able to take talent off the mill spell. Oh, we're gonna play Cash Grab, let me tell you. We will be adding Cash Grab. We will be grabbing the cash. Confectioner. Well, Cash Grab only gives you a food if you get a squirrel back, which is not super relevant because we don't have a lot of squirrels, but the big point is that it can get Scavenger's Talent, and you need to be able to find that card. That's the point, right? Roots could be kind of cool because it gives you more permanence to sack the Scavenger's Talent, but we don't have that many ways to trigger Roots is the thing. Like, it really right now is just Molt Tender and Dredger's Insight, and I kind of want to cut the Molt Tenders. Like, I think the Mana Dorks are probably just not where you want to be, because you just end up reanimating the Ygra anyways, either with talent or with the 3-mana spell. So you just don't need the Mana Dorks. Like, I'm just gonna cut the elves too. They just seem unnecessary. Oh, well, hello there. I'm gonna cast it. Okay, no counterspell's big. Huge. We can't go level 3 this turn, though. So I guess we just deploy this. And then try and one-shot them next turn. They can make a 3/3, so no attacks. Yeah, we could play a Vinereap Mentor, too. Like, if we're gonna play Cash Grab, it would make sense to play Vinereap Mentor as well. Because that's another score that we can get back off of Cash Grab. You get 2 free surveils. Can I just do them on their end step? What's the point? Why does it matter if I do them now? Oh, sure, because I get the extra permanent. Yeah, sure. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Mill yourself now. Don't need that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do it upkeep, right? Oh, wait, I thought this was their end step. Okay, I'm taking this. I don't even know what phase we're in, man. I'm so confused. What phase are we in, chat? Any ideas? There it is. Okay. Draw for turn. Go to main. Level 3. I guess they could have a way to blow up the Scavenger's talent. Okay, or not. Uno, dos, tres. I require my Ygra. Alright, mill him out. Mill him out, mill him out. Do I need a stop on my end phase? I'm gonna put a stop on their upkeep just in case, but I don't want to have to click. I don't want to have to keep clicking resolve a million times. Okay, it gives me priority back, which is good. Mill yourself now. Surveil top. I mean, I have 2 Zealots, so it's not a big deal, right? Even if I misclick on one of them. Alright, game 3. So, nice mana XTD. Okay. Rare hand where Elf looks good. Cryogen Relic. Elf just dies. Well, that's only if you believe the elf just dies. What if the elf doesn't just die? The Voidborn is probably unnecessary. Actually need the Voidborn to kill them, because you can just kill them with the Scavenger's Talent mills, but the idea was like, if you needed a second way to kill them, then maybe this is fine, but if we're going to play Cash Grab over Dredger's Insight, then there's no reason to play this, because Insight can also pick up the Scavenger's Talent, so it's probably fine. But theoretically, if you have Ygra, Sack Outlet, Camellia, or Confectioner, then you can kill them with Voidborn, and you don't need the talent. That's the idea. Yeah, we could just play Dredgers and Cash Grab, and just that would be the slots for the Mana Dork. I could buy that. That might be the play, honestly. Huh. Interesting. Weird. I mean, this thing's got Menace, so I guess I'll attack. Might as well forage. It's kind of free. Right? I don't need the cards in graveyard. It's the free 4 damage, huh? I guess... Oh, wait, is this other? Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't know it was other, man. Why is it other? How does this card not put a counter on itself? Would that be too good? Maybe it would be, I don't know. Do. I guess it's fish time then. Send the fish. Send the fish. Or we could just draw cards. Nah, I'm gonna make fish. Fish. Joel's, I summon the... maybe we try and bait a counterspell with this. Because they clearly have a counterspell, right? Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I mean, the good news is if they let this resolve and then counter Ygra, then we can just get back the Ygra, right? I mean, I can't play around a second counterspell, right? What about second counterspell? It's good beats. You know what I mean? Like, I found a good opportunity to do stuff. I gotta shoot my shot while I can, you know? I mean, can I just kill them with Ygra? Yes? Right? Can I just kill them? Well, I guess I can kill them if I had a spell off this. Oh, they can make a blocker with the extruder. Right. Okay, well, I guess we go to combat then. It does force them to sack the thing. Just gonna let the fish die. I want to play the confectioner this turn. They still have the chump block, right? Like, they're just in the abyss. Large cat coming in. Large cat. I require 1 large cat. They probably don't play Day of Judgment, right? Okay. I guess they do have sort of infinite sack fodder with the Legion Extruder. Okay. They might be able to buy some time. Okay. Tree. You control, huh? Alright, well. The Abyss. How big do you think this Ygra is going to be by the time they die? I predict like 28. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in the 28 range. Okay, well, looks like the answer is 18. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. We can make it work. How was Jund Mana looking? We played a Jund deck earlier. Mana felt fine. I think it was okay. Strongest performer so far. The best deck that I have played is almost certainly the Battlecrier deck. I think the Battlecrier deck is kind of crazy. I'm actually considering playing the Battlecrier deck in Orlando because it's that good. Huge fan of that deck. Hey, welcome to the stream, Ehast. How you doing today? Unplayable on paper? Well, I mean, that's what you think. Torch. What's the combo? Combo is Ygra, Sack Outlet, and 3-drop. Could be either Confectioner or Camellia, but they both effectively do the same thing. Okay. Kind of sucks that I have to sack a food this turn, but I guess it's better than dying, right? All right. I wouldn't necessarily call this a +1 for trajectory. Having to spend 2 mana to sack a food is like not what I wanted to do this turn, but you know. Again, better than dying. Could have cast my Zealot. Oh, that is true. I could have went Zealot, sack food. Okay, no, you're right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. No, I wanted to hold the Zealot so they can't torch it. Right. Right. Does kind of suck that they have Flood Mod to bounce Talon in a matchup like this. I'm not a big fan of that. Because, like, I spent a bunch of mana on Talon and they just Flood Mod. Dude, Flood Mod is kind of broken. I've been saying for a long time that Flood Mod is just the best removal spell on this deck. They're close to dead? How about now? Are they close to dead now? I do get a fish, yeah. I do go +1 fish. Ooh, okay, okay. Wait, are they just dead? No, not even close, right? I mean, I think we just get back the Ygra this turn, right? Just sack 3, get back Ygra. So this should pick up the Overlord. Yeah, so pick up Overlord. Play land. Level 3. Go to end step. Target Ygra. And I guess mill myself? Mill yourself now! Oh wait, they're still not dead next turn, right? Because I go Overlord, get back 3-drop. But then I can't play the 3-drop and the Zealot, right? This deck is too complicated. There's too much going on here. Okay. I feel like it's a good sign they're casting Ral for me. Unless they're digging for a Flood Maw. Can sack shit EOT to get the 3-drop. I don't have enough material in play, though. It's not even close, right? Ygra in New Brotherhood's End? Dude, that's kind of hot. No, it doesn't work, though, right? Because isn't it only CMC 3 or less? So it doesn't kill their big stuff. Hmm. What 4-drops are they playing? I mean, they got one in play. Alright, so Impend. We actually might have... No, I guess we don't. Unless we mill a Zealot. Yeah, it's not enough, right? Because I get back... Like, I pick up Ygra, play Zealot. What do I sack to Talent? I sack these two, but then I'm still missing the other combo piece. Because I'm one permanent short, right? So I think that means I just pick up the Confectioner and then play it this turn. Right? I should have done this first to play around Spell Pierce. Yeah, I should have done this first. Sequencing was kind of poor here. Okay. No, you can't sack the talent to itself. It says 3 other non-land permanents. But also, even if I could sack the talent to itself, then I need this in play to combo. Because this mills them out. But it does say 3 other non-land permanents.
I have a plan.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait. They triggered Void for me. I forgot about that. I just have to attack them? No, because I could just make it lethal next turn anyways. I forgot that was going to turn on Void. Nice. They also probably forgot that. Just flawless plays going on here, you know? Both players playing at peak capacity. Look, it's late in the stream, alright? You know, you can't blame me. It's not my fault. Alexa, play Despacito. I mean, you're looking pretty dead. Still looking pretty dead. Okay. I will cast Umbral Caller Zealot. I will cast Umbral Caller Zealot. I will enter the battle phase. Ygra. Ygra. Do you still have Big Cat enabled? Check, can we get some big cats? Very, very large cat. Grande Gato. Grande Gato. Oh, I saw Despacito and I thought it was the original version. I didn't look at the artist. But Alexa did play Despacito. Where is Cat? Probably sleeping. He sleeps a lot, man. He does a lot of sleeping. That is in fact what cats do, yes. So we need Betrayal against Vivi. Solid 19 hours. It feels like, some days it feels like a lot more than 19. Let me cut trails out of here. Got like a Scrounge. A feed. No, I don't want to cut a feed. Got a Mentor, maybe? Sideboarding is so tough with decks like this. Like, I don't want all my... You know what I mean? I don't want to cut my combo pieces. Well, I mean, that's the problem. I don't know what game I expect to play, you know? That's the problem that I'm having, is I don't even know what that looks like. Dude, I hate making this play, but I think I have to. I just feel like I have to there. Okay, well. Maybe I shouldn't have done that then. I don't hate it. It buys me a lot of time, you know, that was the idea. Just try and keep the like I just keep try and keep them off threats for as long as possible. That was kind of the plan here. Okay. Would you say that's a +1 for trajectory? I wouldn't call it a +1. I'd call it like a plus 0.5, but it's close. Oh, I'm blocking. I will declare a block. I will actually not declare a block. I lied. Yeah, 3 in hand. Hmm. Hmm. Any spell pierces? Any oh +1 food? +1 food? One food has been secured. I repeat, one food has been secured. Thank God I hit. I was pretty close to missing there. Despacito. Despacito. We are close to the combo, yes. I'm very close. Chad, I'm very, very close. Very, very close. Talente. I mean, that's the set name. What do you want me to do? One step closer to the edge of eternities. It's a good draw, I think. Good-ish. I mean, I have to kill the 5/5. Maybe I should have kept the. Maybe I should have taken a land instead of the Vinereap Mentor off the cash grab. I guess I mean, I didn't have the trajectory at the time, so. Bro, I have fucking nightmares about this card. Every time I see this card, I just want to cry. Can you believe that this is a card that they thought was okay to go to print? Can you believe that? Why did they think that was going to be a good idea? You can believe that? I sure fucking can't. I sure as hell can't. Oh my god. Just like the most egregious card, one of the most egregious cards of all time. At least it's not Nadu. Sure feels like it. Sure fucking feels like it. Alright, I'm dead. Do 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 do. Fucking Balatro S hand. Okay, we have sideboarded into mono black. Do people just play Vivi as their commander in EDH? I would guess they probably do, right? Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Yeah, this is a nice mana XTD type of situation. If they cast Vivi this run, I'm conceding. I'm not even taking a draw step. I mean, like, I drew a Betrayal, but it still just doesn't matter, right?